The Noonday Gun was first fired on Parliament Hill on April 26, 1869. It was requested by Alexander Campbell, the Postmaster General, as a way to inform postal employees and the general public of the exact time, as clocks and watches were mechanical and not completely reliable. Throughout its history, the gun has been moved on several occasions and the departmental responsibility has changed a number of times. It was always fired each day at noon until April 1st, 1991, when, due to budgetary restraint, the gun fell silent. In early 1992, the Honorable John A. Fraser, the Speaker of the House of Commons, negotiated the return of the Noonday Gun with Jean Pickett, Chairman of the National Capital Commission, and an official ceremony commemorating the gun's return to the Hill was held on May 6, 1992.
Negotiations began between myself and Jean Pickett. Not between the Speaker's office and the National Capital Commission, but between myself and Jean Pickett. And we made certain arrangements. And we knew, of course, that we would have to overcome some difficulties, one of which is that I am now too long. And so, there is the result.
That's the arrangement.
Since the NCC staff were responsible for the firing of the gun at its previous location, they continued the daily routine on the Hill while the House of Commons employees were being trained. Canadian Parks Services provided 3 curators to instruct the employees over a 4-day period in June 1992. "23 applications were submitted for 10 gunner positions. Gunners were selected on a basis of employee interest, experience, and seniority, with special consideration for applicants who had previous firearms, cadet, army, or safety training. They work in teams of 2 and rotate through the 45-minute gunner routine in addition to their normal duties within the House of Commons."
Well, it felt pretty good. Let me tell you, it felt pretty good. It's big thrill. I didn't know if the thing was going to go off or if the thing was going to backfire or misfire, or it was quite an experience. But we had good instructor, and the team we have, those 10 people are just good. I'm glad to be part of the team.
It's nice to be part of history. I mean, we're the first group of messengers and postal workers in a long time that's been asked to fire the gun. It's fun to be working on the Hill, doing this type of thing. The Hill's a very historic place. And we're just continuing the trend, I guess.
Nervous the first time, yes. Butterflies, and I don't know. You don't know what quite to expect because, I don't know, you're one of the first women to do so on the Hill. It's great being a part of history, being one of the first women on the Hill to fire the gun. It's a beautiful experience. You get to talk to a lot of people from a lot of places, and I don't know, it's just great.
I volunteered for the gunner to be part of the history and a new experience, a new challenge. It's something that it's out of the ordinary. It's something that you don't get a chance to do. It's something that it's nice to do. It's an experience.
especially the old people, they ask more questions about the history, and we always try to answer them the best way we could do. And I really enjoy myself, something new, different at work.
On June 18, 1992, Bernard Bedard and Lucie Aubin were the first two House of Commons gunners to fire the Noonday Gun. The firing of the Noonday Gun is one of Canada's oldest parliamentary traditions, and it is commendable that this historic event is being continued by the employees of the House of Commons.